Are you guys ready to see some fish? All right, let's get it going with an Elite Series champion from Georgia, Buddy Gross. Buddy Gross had 38 pounds and 8 ounces at the start of today. 16-12 with 55 pounds and 4 ounces. He moves into the lead, and Buddy, here we go again. I mean, I know you'd love to get a shot to get out there, and you know, of all people, you get out there in any position, anything can happen.
That's right. I mean, we come from 10th to win the last time. I just hope I make the cut, but I don't think it'll be enough. But it's still, I've got out of the up north right now so far with some good finishes, and that's rare for me, so I'm really pretty pleased.
Great to have you here. We'll find out how it all shakes out at the end of our weigh-in. Here's a guy's had a good New York swing from Mississippi, Brock Mosley. Had 38 pounds, 15 ounces. 38.15 as of this morning, and another big New York bag of bass for Brock Mosley. Looking for 16.6 to take the lead. 18 pounds, 9 ounces with 57 pounds and 8 ounces. Brock Mosley is once again leading here in New York. State of New York and northern swings in general have been very good to Brock Mosley. Twice a bridesmaid up here, once in Michigan and once in New York. 3 pounds, 14 ounces. That's going to take our Phoenix Boats Big Bass for the day, and I imagine that will change. But Brock Mosley inside our top 10 once again. Have a look at a couple of them fish. Brock.
Dude, I had a bad day.
You had a bad day.
I did. It was rough, man. I had 5 or 6 good ones pull off, or either I had fought one for 2.5 minutes, and she had done given up, and I stepped down in my boat to grab her, and she come unbuttoned and slowly disappeared, and she was probably going to be my biggest one of the day. But man, I would love to go fishing tomorrow. I just deep down, I don't think that's going to be enough, but I would love to go out there one more day and give them a good try.
I know either way it's a victory for you, because if you go fishing tomorrow, that's always the goal. If you don't go fishing tomorrow, you qualify to get home to that brand new baby, and how excited are you about that?
Yeah, that's a huge deal. I'm planning on flying home Monday and leaving my rig in Cleveland, and I'm ready to get home and see my girls. That's 100% fact. It's been a hard couple of weeks being away from them and with everything going on, but the fishing's been good, and it's kind of helped ease the pain just a little bit.
With the amount of time you've been on ESPN2, I'm pretty sure that baby girl already knows your voice very, very well. Let's bring up a 2-time Elite Series champion from Aiken, South Carolina, the Tower of Power, Jason Williamson. J. Willie had 37 pounds and 11 ounces at the start of today. He's got 5 fish, looking for 19-14 to take the lead. All he wants to do is get in that top 10. 19 pounds, 9 ounces, 5 ounces short of the overall lead, but he moves into second place with 57 pounds and 4 ounces for the 2-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion from Aiken, South Carolina. Get some pictures, you'll be able to watch. Flip through the gallery on Bassmaster.com, and want to thank all our viewers watching on Bassmaster.com. That a brand new Phoenix Boats Big Bass, a 4.4, but with 57 pounds, 4 ounces, sitting in second. And I know you'd love to get back out there tomorrow, Jay Willie.
Man, I would. It's been a great week. I've caught a bunch of fish. Obviously, like everybody else, I've lost some. I'd love to have had to get the weigh in, but just like to say hi to all my kids back home. Been gone a couple of weeks. Miss you guys, and good Lord willing, we'll get to go one more day. If not, I've enjoyed my stay here in New York.
Always great to have you here. Let's bring up a former champion on this very body of water, a former Bass Pro Shops, a Bassmaster Open champion, Brian Schmidt. Brian Schmidt had 37 pounds and 10 ounces, and looks like another good bag of fish here today, looking for 19-15 to take the lead. 14 pounds, 15 ounces, and it shows that what I thought looked, the way Tripp rolled them, they looked a little bigger, so I'm sorry, Brian, but As always, everything I say is officially unofficial.
No, it's all good. This is a beautiful lake. I got to run all around and do what I like to do, fish isolate, grass patches. Just ran out of fish, I believe. You know, I had a plan maybe to go down to Tye today. I wish I would have, you know, hindsight's always 20/20, but, you know, I really hope we get to come back, and it was a good event.
It seemed like smallmouth, with your experience here, I got to ask you, because today on Live we talked about it seemed like smallmouth played a bigger role in this tournament. Is that because of the state? I mean, the grass, when I was looking, it's got a lot of that kind of mungweed around it from the extreme heat that we've had this year. Is that why we saw more smallmouth this time around?
You know, this week for sure the smallmouth played a bigger role. You know, there's some key big largemouth, you know, for sure, but just the overall numbers of 3 to 4 pound smallmouth this week seem to be better. I kind of missed that ball.
Always great to have you here, and I thank you for your feedback. Here's a guy who wants to make the top 10, took a win in New York last year, our Waddington Elite Series champion from Georgia, Micah Frazier. A 4-time Classic qualifier, and a guy who's got pretty accustomed to rolling home from New York with a good payday. 5 fish here today, looking for 19-3. 16-12 puts him in 4th with 55 pounds and 2 ounces. Micah Frazier moves into 4th place with 55.2. The top 10 will get an opportunity to go back out on Lake Champlain tomorrow. And how you feeling about your chances, Micah?
I don't think I'll make it, but man, I'm missing home, and I've had a good week and a good trip in New York, and I'm happy either way.
Always great to have you here. We'll keep our fingers crossed for you and find out how it works out at the end. Here's a guy's worked very hard to be here, all the way from Japan, Takumi Ito. What a swing here in New York he has had. Made a top 10 last week in Waddington, and today started with 37 pounds, 14 ounces, looking for 19-11 to take the lead. 19 pounds, 7 ounces, 19.7, and with 57 pounds, 5 ounces, he moves into 2nd place, and Takumi Ito might have just made back-to-back 10 cuts here in New York.
Big fish. Yeah, big fish. Oh, maybe. Watch your glass. Yes.
Gonna weigh that for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 4.4. 4 pounds, 6 ounces, so a new Phoenix Boats Big Bass sitting in 2nd place, and might be going fishing again tomorrow. 2 top 10s in a row. Wow.
Wow. So today is a very, very fun day. So I got many catch, so I wanna fishing tomorrow. What do you think?
I would love to say, I think right now you're there, but we'll find at the end. Why are you doing so well in New York? Is smallmouth bass, why does this fishery set up well for you?
Maybe I like smallmouth fishing. So wasn't the first time smallmouth fishing, but very, very, very good. Maybe smallmouth is my favorite, I think.
I imagine it has been the last 2 weeks. Congrats on a great New York swing. Let's bring up a 4-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier and a 6-time Forest Wood Cup qualifier from Lake Wiley, South Carolina, Todd Auten. Had 37 pounds and 9 ounces as of this morning. Needs 20 pounds even to take the lead. 112 to get inside the cut currently. 16-1 inside the cut in 6th place with 53 pounds and 10 ounces. And Todd sitting in 6th right now, and a bunch more boats to come, so we'll have to see how it shakes out.
It's not going to be near enough, but I've enjoyed this week of fishing up here, and I always love coming and catch the smallmouth. And I just like to shout out to my wife back home and tell her I'll be headed home tomorrow, and thank all my sponsors.
Safe travels. We look forward to seeing you in Michigan, our next event, of course, on Lake St. Clair. Here's a guy trying to make a top 10 here this week from Virginia, Ed Lochran III. The Barrister started the day with 39 pounds and an ounce. 5 fish to add to that here today. He's 1 pound even to get inside the cut right now. More to stay there, of course. 17 pounds, 15 ounces. with 57 pounds even. He moves into 4th place currently. And may just have made your first top 10 on the Bassmaster Elite Series. New York has been good to you, you know, on your time here. And why does New York set up so well for you?
I like smallmouth fishing, you know, and I fished this lake a fair amount in the Bassmaster Opens over the years, so I have some bit of knowledge on it. It just suits me, and it's been a great couple of days, several days, 3 days, and today was substantially tougher. I had many fewer bites, and it was a struggle to get what I got. So I would be very happy if I'm fishing tomorrow.
Well, why do you think that is? Is it just pressure, or are they changing?
I think the fish my fish at least have moved around a little bit, and they're not quite as aggressive. So, you know, I could see them on my depth finder and stuff, and they wouldn't eat, whereas yesterday you could count on them eating. So it's just gotten a lot tougher. But I want to thank all my sponsors. I want to thank Bass Cap, Mercury, Minn Kota, Humminbird. They've all performed wonderfully this week. Shimano, the equipment with these smallmouth running like they do on lighter line, I never have to worry about it. And thanks again to my wife for keeping things buttoned down at home. And maybe I'll be home on Monday. Let's hope.
Let's hope. We'll keep our fingers crossed for you. Here's a guy who loves New York, a 2-time Elite Series champion from Newport, New York, Jamie the Hammer Hartman. 42 pounds and 4 ounces as of this morning, looking for 15.5 to get back in the lead, a spot he has held since day number 1. 17 pounds, 8 ounces with 59.12. He is back in the lead, trying to go wire to wire, a very rare occurrence on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Going to weigh that for Fink's Boats Big Bass. That one 4 pounds even, not going to take it over. But you may be the hammer, but it seemed like there was a bunch of people around you getting hammered today. It was it was like party central around you today. Did that, I mean, to ask the obvious, did that affect your bite?
I don't know, buddy. It was just an all-around frustrating day. I had an hour-and-a-half breakdown. You know, I had to come back here and sit at the dock and, you know, drive all the way back here to get my deal repaired, and it just really took me out of it. I tried to shake it off after that. You know, I tried to shake it off before that and just said, okay, let's go get this done. Let's get back out here and let's catch up, you know. And I tried to do that, but mentally, man, it just spins you out. And it seemed like everything. I went back to my good spot to start again, and there's another tournament boat from Vermont over here on it, you know, and he just caught 2 good ones, he told me, and you know, and here I am sitting at the dock. So I'll take what I have, man. And you know, I had a little 2.4 pounder in there that I could not get rid of. So all around, it was a frustrating day. But, you know, it looks like I might make the top 10, and that's what I wanted to do. So try to make these New York home state people proud.
Doesn't matter where you finish on Saturday. It's all about Sunday. You know that, and you're going to get an opportunity by the looks of things. Weather changed. I mean, number one, is that a welcome change for you because maybe some of the partiers will stay home? And number 2, will that weather ignite the fish?
It probably will. Probably how I wanted to catch them originally. I may set up for that. Yes, it will take the partiers out of there, and it will take the guys that are just sitting on their trolling motor staring down the whole day. It'll take them out of commission too. So, you know, that might help.
We look forward to seeing how it finishes. You're going to be able to watch the action all day long on ESPN2. Here's a former Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open champion from Mount Carmel, Tennessee. Every day is doomsday for David Mullins. David Mullins with a great tournament. Started today with 39 pounds and 1 ounce, and looks like another good day here today. Looking for 20 pounds, 12 ounces to take the lead. 20 pounds, 10 ounces. 20 pounds, 10 ounces, and Mullins is just 2 ounces short of the overall lead with 59 pounds, 11 ounces. A former Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open champion. and now takes over Phoenix Boats Big Bass for the day with a 4.8. Mullins, you're going to be working on Sunday by the looks of things, and wow, what a week you're having here.
Yeah, it's been great so far, and what's sad, it's like a week that could have been, because each day I lose a big one, and I just can't keep them from jumping. These are the most jumping fish I've ever been around, but it's been fun so far. I had to completely change today over what I was doing the last 2 days, and that's what I'm thinking about tomorrow. I guess just keep doing what I did today, but like I said, total change, and catching a lot of fish is a great place to come.
Been a lot of fun to watch. Can't wait to see how it finishes. Here's a 2-time FLW Tour champion from Shelby, North Carolina, Matt Airy. 36 pounds and 8 ounces as of this morning, currently in 18th, but we're going to move him up that leaderboard right now. Needs 16-1 to get inside the cut currently. $36.8 as of this morning, looking for 16-1. 17 pounds and 9 ounces. He moves into 9th place right now with 54 pounds and an ounce for one of the newest members of Team Toyota, Shelby, North Carolina's Matt Airy, looking to get back to the Bassmaster Classic, his second in a row. $54.1, sitting in 9th place, and no matter what way it shakes out, a great event here, but I know you'd love to go tomorrow.
Yeah, I would. I looked at the forecast, and it's supposed to really blow tomorrow, so but still, I would love to go. I love coming up here. Probably one of my top 5 favorite lakes in the country. Been on the road for a while, ready to get home and see the girls, but won't be long, and we'll be chasing some more brownfish up in St. Clair. So looking forward to that. It's not very many opportunities for a North Carolina kid to chase smallmouth, especially of this caliber, and love coming up here and can't wait to come back.
Love watching it. Look forward to seeing you there. He's a 4-time Canadian Open champion from Cavan, Ontario, Canada, Corey Johnston. His brother became the first Canadian to win the Elite Series event last week. He would love to go back-to-back. And look out, had 38 pounds, 11 ounces, looking for 21-2 to take the lead, 14-15 to get in the cut. 18 pounds, 11 ounces. He's in 4th place with 57 pounds and 6 ounces. The Power Pole Pro is just 2 pounds, 7 ounces short of the overall lead with 57 pounds and 6 ounces. £4 pounds, 6 ounces. Not going to take over Phoenix Boats Big Bass, but looks like you might get a shot to go tomorrow. And as we've learned, stop after stop, you get a shot on Sunday, and anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, that's all you can ask for is to be fishing on Sunday. And this place is such an incredible fishery. You can go fishing for largemouth, smallmouth, whatever you want, run north, south. So I'm just hoping to get out there and have a fun day and catch a bunch of fish tomorrow.
It was great seeing your brother win, but I got to be honest, the party was a little weak.
Perfect.
The party was a little weak. I mean, he got in his truck and came here. And what kind of party could we see if you won?
A good one, absolutely. I think we're gonna have a big one Monday, so you'll probably see some social media pictures.
All right, I look forward to it. You're taking over Phoenix Boats, a big bass, so great for you. 4 pounds, 11 ounces, and looks like for the second week in a row, we'll have a Johnston in the top 10. Let's keep him rolling from Newcomerstown, Ohio. Former Classic qualifier, Hunter Shryock. 36 pounds and 6 ounces for Hunter Shryock going into today. Needs 17-11 currently to get inside the cut. Looking for 17 pounds, 11 ounces to get in our top 10 and keep this tournament going. 16 even, gives you 52 pounds, 6 ounces. He moves into 13th place currently, but another great finish for Abu Garcia Pro, Hunter Shryock. An incredible finish here on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Anytime you make it into semifinal Saturday, you have done something right.
Yeah, sorry for taking so long, but you know what, I got to give a shout out to my family. My wife's done so much, around the clock. My grandma, she's probably the #1 Bass fan. She has her iPhone out right now. She's got her iPad out. She knows right when. So shout out to her. I've never done that before, but love you, Grandma. And everybody else, Abu Garcia, Berkeley, Keel Shield, Gator Guards, Power Pole, Bob's Machine. I thank them all.
Great.
I had fun.
A great team, and thanks for supporting Bass and being here. A 2-time Elite Series champion from Minnesota, the amazing fighter man, Seth Fighter. 41 pounds, 8 ounces. As of this morning, he's looking for 12.9 to go tomorrow and 18.5 to take over the lead. 17 pounds, 8 ounces. He moves into third place with 59 pounds even and just 13 ounces short of the overall lead. Seth, a little tougher day today. What changed out there?
I have no idea. It was a lot tougher day today. I got some good smallies real quick this morning. I was done smallmouth fishing at about 8:30. Figured I had all day to go get 1 5-pounder, and like the first 2 days I'd barely been touching my stuff. Kind of caught them all off one spot and was saving everything else. Unfortunately, I think whoever was fishing my other stuff didn't save any for me. And I ran all my stuff today and never got a big bite.
I have to ask you this because your timing is impeccable, but you won a tournament last fall, and I asked you what you were going to do in the off season, and what did you tell me?
Shoot some greenheads and get my wife pregnant.
Is it true that your wife may be in labor, or this could happen at any moment?
Yeah, we had a little scare yesterday. She had contractions for a couple hours, thought she was going in, but the little girl's staying put, so that's good. Hopefully she can hold on for another couple days and I can make it home and be there.
It'd be awesome to bring a trophy home with you. Congratulations on the baby and Cubby baby. And congrats on a great event. Go get them tomorrow. Here's another guy having a great event from Florida, Kobe Krieger. Kobe Krieger had 40 pounds and an ounce as of this morning. 5 fish to add to that here today, looking for 19-12 to take the lead, 15-1 to get in the top 10 and go fishing on Championship Sunday. 19-1 moves into third place with 59 pounds and 2 ounces, just 11 ounces short of the overall lead. And the Bassmaster Millionaire looks to be going fishing on Championship Sunday here at Lake Champlain. The second stop of our New York swing here. Kobe, man, watching you fish, you're having a lot of fun out there, and you're catching a bunch.
Yeah, yesterday was really fun because, the difference between 19-1 today and 22 yesterday was a perfect day. I caught everything that bit me, and obviously today the people that watched the footage, that obviously didn't happen. I mean, I had a chance to have another, I don't know, if these weighed 19-1, I had another chance of a 21-pound bag, I think, pretty easily, and it just didn't happen. So I'm around them. I know tomorrow the weather's going to be different, so I'll probably have to switch up and not throw top water, but I'll go back to jerking my jerk bait, and we'll see what happens.
Can't wait to watch it go down. Championship Sunday. Let's bring up the reigning and defending Elite Series Angler of the Year from Alabama, Scott Canterbury. Scott Canterbury had 39 pounds and 5 ounces in the thick of things again here this year. For Angler of the Year, needs 15-15 to go fishing tomorrow. 16-15, a pound on the right side. He moves into 10th place with 56 pounds and 4 ounces. Scott sitting in 10th place, and, a bunch of anglers left to go, so we'll see how it shakes out. But, man, you did a lot here this week to try and defend your title, which is Angler of the Year.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been fun out there. This lake is phenomenal. It's really healthy. The smallmouth are bigger than I've ever seen them here, and I've been here a lot of times. It's pretty amazing to see that, and the guys are catching big largemouths too. But today was total grind for me. I mean, yesterday I had 20 pounds and 3 ounces by like 10:30 in the morning. The other day I had 18 at 9 o'clock. Today at 10 o'clock I didn't have a fish, so it was a tough day, but I scratched around and caught 5 decent ones and made the best of it anyhow. Love to come back again. Hopefully we can do it next year.
Always great to have you here. Let's bring up another former Angler of the Year, a 3-time Bassmaster winner from Rathdrum, Idaho, the prodigy, Brandon Polinick. Had 38 pounds and 6 ounces and another good day today. Look out, needs 17-14 to get in the top 10, 21-7 to take the lead. 20 pounds, 5 ounces with 58 pounds, 11 ounces. Brandon Polinick moves into 5th place. Just 1 pound, 2 ounces short of the overall lead. And Championship Sunday is going to be a lot of fun on ESPN2. It is going to be an absolute shootout for the title here on Lake Champlain. $58-11, Brandon, and looks like you're going to work for the second Sunday in a row, back-to-back 10 cuts here in New York. That's exactly what the goal is. I mean, I know your goal is to win every event you fish, but
Yeah.
but a realistic goal. I mean, which I'm not saying that's not realistic, but 2 top 10s, nothing wrong with that.
Hey, I can't complain. Like I said yesterday, I love New York. Yesterday was kind of a grind for me, and I still had a decent bag. Today was just a lot of fun. It was one of those days where you felt like you made all the right decisions. I even cold in the last like 10 minutes. I caught two largemouth today, and that was not really in my game plan. So it was absolutely phenomenal day. It was fun. All I've been asking for is just give me a shot to win again, and then we can see what happens. Tomorrow the weather's going to change. Who knows? It's at this point the weights are so tight it's probably going to be anybody's game.
You're saying there's a chance, and there definitely will be a chance tomorrow for the former Elite Series Angler of the Year. Let's bring up a classic qualifier from Colgate, Oklahoma, Luke Palmer. Luke Palmer with 37 pounds and an ounce as of this morning. With a 5-fish limit, needs 19-15 to get in the top 10, 15-12, moves into 16th place with 52 pounds, 13 ounces. And another great finish for Luke Palmer. Great to have him on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Went out in the gill-wrapped Phoenix Mercury and went to work this week. And the good news is, Luke, we're going to have to pay you to leave town, and that is always a good deal.
You know, I missed a couple cuts here. I hadn't made one since the Classic, and kind of felt good. I didn't know really what to feel on fishing on day 3, but got to this week on brown fish, which is not normal for me at all. You know, boat ran good. And Mercury pushed me all up and down this thing. The gill rain suit done it. Sunline worked. The Abu worked. Luke didn't work. But, you know, hey, we're going to go on the next one and hopefully catch. I need to catch 20 pounds of smallmouth. I ain't done it, and I'd like to do it now. But I'd like to say thanks to my girlfriend helping me out and doing everything she does, and my family back home. It's truly a blessing them, you know, to let me do this. And glad for Bass to let us do it, and we'll see y'all at the next one.
Looking forward to seeing you in Michigan in just a few weeks. All the way from Raceland, Louisiana, Tyler Rivette. 36 pounds, 5 ounces as of this morning. Unfortunately, a few short of a limit here today. 2 fish for $3.13 gives you 40 pounds, 2 ounces, and I know that's frustrating, but I mean, if the wheels are going to fall off, today's the day to have it happen.
Yeah, I'm glad I made it to the 3rd day. It's been a while since I had one, so just happy to be here. It didn't go as planned today. I'd see them left and right, and yesterday and the day before they would bite perfect. Well, not perfect, but eventually they would. And I think the problem was the 2 to 3 o'clock range was what I called them, and I decided to leave early and just do something new with all the boats on the water. I just couldn't take it, so I just started running, and then I blew a hub in my motor. My props, so I had to change that, and I should have just sat in the water all day instead. But I'm thankful to be here again, like top 40. It was a bad day, and I'm ready to get back fishing.
Forward to seeing you down the road in Michigan, our next event on Lake St. Clair. From North Carolina, Shane Lineberger. Shane Lineberger has done well here in the past, and 35 pounds, 4 ounces as of this morning. 5 fish to add to that here today. Five fish for Shane Lineberger. 15 pounds even gives you 50 pounds, 4 ounces. You move into 19th place, and anytime you make semifinal Saturday, it's a good thing, Shane.
Yeah, it is. I'm just happy to be here today. I had a really good week. Today didn't go quite as planned, but, I got to thank my sponsors, Champion Power Equipment, Enigma Fishing, Hook Fishing. If I'm forgetting anybody, I'm sorry. I'm sure I am. But anyway, had a great time here. I hope we get to come back. I really love this place. It serves me well every time I come. Looking forward to coming back.
Always great to have you here. Let's bring up an Elite Series champion. Took a win at Winyah Bay last year from Benton, Arkansas, Stetson Blaylock. At 37 pounds and an ounce, looking for 19-15 to go fishing tomorrow. Five fish for Stetson Blaylock here on day number 3. 15 pounds, 2 ounces gives you 52.3. You move into 19th place, and a good finish anytime you're here on day 3.
Yeah, I tell you what, it was good to make the top 40 after missing it by 1 spot at the last tournament with opportunities to make it. But they just kept getting tougher on me, and I never could get it dialed in. Tried some new stuff today and caught 15 pounds again. It's always fun when you can catch them like that.
Always great to have you here. We look forward to seeing you on Lake St. Clair. From Lake Gaston, Virginia, Rick Morris had 34 pounds and 6 ounces. 5 fish here today. 12-10 gives you 47 pounds even. And Rick, I got to believe we'll let you hold up a couple fish there, get some pictures. 47 pounds even for the 6-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, Rick. And I know you've said on stage you were power fishing and you're hoping for the wind. And how unlikely that 3 days in a row it hardly blew, and tomorrow it's supposed to. Just the irony of fishing.
Oh, man, it's going to blow tomorrow? Tag on it. So I was fishing up around Rouse's for 2 days. I know it really well from fishing up there for 25 years. So today I said, well, I need 22 pounds to make the top. So I went to the inland sea and just, did a little this and a little that. And I missed a couple big ones, and I caught a couple big ones. I got some largemouth, I got some smallmouth, I got some little ones. But, I just had to give it a whirl. This place is a wonderful place to fish. It doesn't matter where you go, you stand a chance of catching a 5-pounder anywhere you put your line in the water. So I hope we come back here over and over again. And, my Mercury and my Falcon did really good for 2 weeks in a row. Big water, pounding it to death, awesome products, and hope we come back again.
Always great to have you here. From one classic qualifier to another, from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Derek Hudnall. 33-13 as of this morning. 5 fish to add to that here today. Let's get him some Angler of the Year points. Working towards the ultimate goal, going back to the Bassmaster Classic. 33-13 as of this morning. Derek Hudnall with 5 fish here today. 10-10 gives him 44 pounds, 7 ounces. You move into 22nd place, and a good finish here on day number 3.
I have no regrets. Good thing about being, in 40th place coming into this. I squeezed into this cut like a sausage. I had nothing to lose. I burnt almost every ounce of gas out of that Skeeter and Yamaha today, and I can tell you they don't live everywhere, because I went to places I've never been to before, and I just swung, looked at new water, and I have no regrets. But I'm gonna tell you what, this week has been one of the most fun I've ever had on the water. If you've never watched, and I know you can relate to this, Dave, if you've never watched 3 and 4 pound smallmouth come from 20 feet away in 3 foot of water to eat a spy bait, you gotta do it. I caught most all of my fish this week on a Spro Spin John, their version of the spy bait, and gosh, it's just a lot of fun. But this place is incredible. I love coming here in the opens, and looking forward to St. Clair.
Awesome. Great to have you here. And those smallmouth are addictive. A 5-time classic qualifier from Tennessee, the always lethal Brandon Lester. Had 35 pounds and 4 ounces as of this morning. 5 fish here today. £17, 9 ounces. He moves into 17th place with 52 pounds and 13 ounces. $17.9 gives him $52.13 and puts him in 17th place currently. Brandon, I've got a front row seat to your show this morning. It was a lot of fun by the looks of the scales. So when you left me, you had similar weight and maybe just added ounces throughout the day.
You know, it was crazy. All week I was catching pretty much everything. I weighed in by about 8:30 in the morning. That was a real special little deal. First thing in the morning, I think if we could have started at daylight, I probably would have really cracked them this week. But, you know, anytime you can go somewhere and catch 17.5 pounds of smallmouth a day and end up in the 30s, you know you're on a good place. So this is probably my favorite place in the country. I can't wait to come back.
Great to have you here. We look forward to seeing you at Lake St. Clair. From Midway, Florida, a reigning and defending Elite Series Rookie of the Year, Drew Cook. At 34 pounds, 7 ounces as of this morning for the Skeeter Yamaha Pro. Bringing us 5 fish here today. Let's get him some Angler of the Year points. 16.7 puts him in 21st place with 50 pounds and 14 ounces. Current leader for Phoenix Boats Big Bass of the day is Corey Johnston with a 4.11. For the tournament, obviously Seth Fighter with a giant 6.6 largemouth he weighed in yesterday. Can he get a weight on this fish? Needs to be better than 4.11 to take over Phoenix Boats Big Bass. 4 pounds, 9 ounces. Not going to take that over, but sitting in 21st place, made it through to semifinal Saturday, so not too shabby.
No, it wasn't too shabby. You know, execution on the first day would have gone a long way, but today, man, it started off perfect, like a script. I bailed on what I was doing all week to give my roommate all my fish, Mullins, and so I went out deep, some stuff I haven't looked at since practice, and I pull up and I catch that 4.5, and I catch a 1 almost 4, and I haven't caught a fish that I've weighed in before lunch all week. So I thought it was meant to be. But it's been a great week. I just want to say hi to all my friends and family and everything back home. You know, with all this crap going on, it's been pretty rough with, you know, going, coming, rescheduling, all that stuff. We just had to reschedule our wedding again for the second time thanks to Trip. But, you know.
Whoa. That's how a Trip getting in the middle of this relationship? Or what?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
But I'm looking forward to our last smallmouth tournament, next tournament in St. Clair. It's going to be fun. You know, we caught them last time. We'll catch them again. Hopefully the weather's good, and then we'll go down south.
All right. Well, sorry about rescheduling. I believe what he's talking about is we announced another tournament. And evidently, it was on his wedding week. And, hey, we'll get you married on Bass Live if you want. I mean, I got no problem. I got time to become an official. It'll be spectacular. From Denver, North Carolina, let's welcome Rob Dye. I am a romantic man. $35 pounds, 15 ounces as of this morning. 5 fish for Rob Dye. 10 pounds, 14 ounces gives you 46.13. And going to call an end to your tournament, but you made it through here to round 3.
Yeah, you know, I couldn't get the fish to cooperate today. I was catching most of my fish on topwater, and for some reason they just quit biting it. But I had a great week this week, and it's a wonderful place to come. If you've never been to Plattsburgh, Lake Champlain, you need to come check it out. But I'd like to say hello to my family and all the people that support me, and I'll see you at the next one, Dave.
Look forward to seeing you there. From Reed Springs, Missouri, here's a guy who's had an incredible New York swing. 6-time Classic qualifier, Chad Morgentaler. A top 10 last week on the St. Lawrence River. Started today with 34 pounds and 6 ounces and looks like another good day here today. 5 fish for 16 pounds, 3 ounces. You move into 22nd place with 50 pounds and 9 ounces. And New York's been pretty good to you this time around.
Yeah, no complaints here at all. I tell you, I only had one chance today to better my bag just a little bit, and it didn't work out. But other than that, I fished real clean the last 3 days, and you know, it's always a blast coming up here and chasing these big brown fish. I mean, how can you not love it? And I was able to weigh a largemouth in. This has been a tournament of just, I fished a lot of history here of where I've had places from the past. So, you know, I'm really good to get out of here with a decent finish, a top 40 anyway, and grab some more points toward the AOY and hopefully keep a little momentum going. And wherever we end up next, I hope it follows right behind me. So, ready to load things up and head back to Reed Springs, Missouri for a couple of weeks and see where we go from there.
Look forward to seeing you in Detroit in just a few weeks. You caught largemouth, but this guy says he'll never fish for largemouth ever again. Elite Series rookie from Minnesota, Austin Felix. And if he does, we're allowed to slap him. Trip, check that bag. Does he have any slappable offenses? I don't think so. All brown. 5 fish for Austin Felix and 5 good ones. 18 pounds, 8 ounces. He moves into 15th place with 53 pounds and 12 ounces. 53.12. If you could just not have been distracted by those pesky largemouths, you might be sticking around with us on Sunday.
Yeah, it's been fun out there once I put my head down and started doing what I can do. I actually thought about largemouth fishing twice and kind of glanced over that general direction, but I thought of you immediately and was like, nah, I'm not going to do it. I don't feel like getting slapped, and I knew I had a decent bag, and so that's where we're at. I wish we had day one over again, but at least rallied, came back, got some points.
Got some great points. We look forward to seeing you at another great smallmouth fishery, and I know you'll be in the mix there again. Let's bring out the 2018 Forest Wood Cup champion from Alabama, Clint Davis. $35 pounds and 9 ounces. 35.9 and 5 to add to that here today. Get him some Angler of the Year points.
That's about it.
14.8 gives him 50 pounds and an ounce. He moves into 25th place, and I know you're looking forward to getting home to the family.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Today was pretty aggravating, but man, I couldn't be happier. Like I said, I've never made a cut here, so feels good to leave New York knowing I made 2 cuts, because usually when I leave New York, I'm at the bottom of the barrel in the points every year. So yeah, I hope we can take it on the rest of the year. Hey, thanks to you guys. Thanks for letting us have the tournament, man. I couldn't be happier.
Thank you very much for supporting and being part of it. A 2-time Bassmaster winner from Summerville, South Carolina, Patrick Walters. The water keeps dropping and your shorts keep rising, but I'm happy you are here. It is 34 pounds and 6 ounces to start the day. 5 fish to add to that here. 18 pounds even gives him 52 pounds, 6 ounces. And the Duke of Daisy moves into 21st. Tripp says he's getting ready for the hurricane. Did Tripp just, good Lord. Maybe Bassmaster history right there. Tripp's he is on top of his game. Patrick,
always on top of his game.
Always, yes, and so are you. You just proved it right there by jumping on Tripp like that and making sure it was all smooth. But talk to me about your week. Had a good week?
I had a great week. You know, I'm really getting the hang of the smallmouth. You just have to devote your time to them, and you have to really stick to them and stay in the area. And I really kicked myself day one, only catching 16 pounds. Usually, if you catch 16 pounds, you don't put yourself out of it. But this week I did, and I ran too much water. But today and yesterday, I just kind of slowed down, just went fishing. I lost 2 good fish today. That would have helped me. But, hey, that's fishing. Happy to make a check in the northern swing. And looking forward to getting back home to Clarendon County. Want to give a shout out to all my family back home, my mom and dad, my lovely wife, my grandma, everybody back home. Without all my sponsors, wouldn't be here. Got to say a big thanks to Daiwa. Their rods and reels are the best. Only lost 2 fish all week, including practice, but hey, that's how it goes. Happy to be here.
Always great to have you here. We look forward to seeing you at the next one. Right there, James Overstreet has officially lost his job right there. And don't worry, it'll happen to all of us, Street. I mean, here's a guy who's taking some jobs. Last week's champion, Chris Johnston. The people watching online are totally confused, but I'm happy to have Chris Johnston up here. 16-2, moving to 22nd place, giving you 52 pounds and 4 ounces.
Yeah.
And that officially qualifies you to finally party for your victory, because I'll be honest, it was a little weak. I mean, a little weak, your party. Obviously, you had to go right to an event, but I think you're going to fix that.
Yeah, there's no time off in between these tournaments, but we're going to go home and we'll have a good time, and maybe you'll stop in since you only live 45 minutes away, and we'll see what we can do. But my luck kind of ran out today. I had the bites to do well, and it just didn't happen for me. These fish fight like crazy, and I don't know what it is, but these smallmouth, they like to come up as fast as they can, not break the surface and go back down, and today they just ate me up, and nothing I could do. But I'm looking forward to going home. I got a 3-week-old I haven't seen in 2 weeks, so I'm sure there's a little list for me of things to do for me when I get home.
16-2, Tripp just pointed out, your lightest bag in 7 days. That's pretty incredible, and a great swing here in New York, and it's not a maybe. I'll see you there, my friend.
All right, sounds good.
From Connecticut, weighing the biggest smallmouth bass in Bassmaster history, Paul Mueller. 35 pounds, 14 ounces for the 2-time Elite Series champion, and a good bag of fish here today. Needs 21.2 to go tomorrow. 19 pounds, 3 ounces. He moves into 14th place with 55.1. 55 pounds and an ounce, and he moves into 14th place. Paul, this swing through New York here, these 2 events, obviously going to be something you'll never forget.
Yeah, I had a good week this week. Yesterday killed me, I just execution problems. I should have had another 19 pounds. I would have been consistent, and probably got in. But obviously these guys are catching them really good, so you need more than 19 pounds a day to win. And, I think whoever wins this tournament is going to have a big bag tomorrow. It's going to be an interesting one to watch. This place is a lot of fun, man. These fish, some of the hardest fighting smallmouth that I've ever dealt with. That's pretty much what I fished for this week, was predominantly smallmouth. Caught some largemouth today, but caught all my smallmouth on a Do It Molds crappie fluke, and that Berkeley Max scent, man. I mean, that thing is that's money, man. Anytime you go to smallmouth water, it's an awesome bait. So I hope we come back up here again, man. These fish seem to be getting bigger every time we come up.
Pretty sure we'll be back. An incredible fishery like this, and incredible anglers like you. We want to thank you for being part of the Elite Series. Let's bring up an 8-time Classic qualifier, a former TTBC champion from Asheville, Alabama, Matt Herren. Had 34 pounds and 3 ounces to start the day.
Yeah.
10 pounds, 8 ounces. It gives you 44.11. You move into 31st place, and let's hope Bill Lowen doesn't hug you tonight.
I'm actually proud of that 10 pounds. I come into this tournament really wanting to fish for largemouth and drop grass. I love to drop milfoil and coontail, and that's what my plan was. Well, I was kind of hindered most of the week. I got a bum shoulder. I got up Tuesday morning, I couldn't pick my right arm up. I'm fighting it, still fighting it, so when I get home, I'll be at the ortho specialist getting jacked up again. But it's a good week. Finally, today at 12 o'clock, I said, I ain't going in with nothing. I'm going to go catch 5 of them brown ones, so it is. It's been a good week.
Great week, and get well. We look forward to seeing you in Michigan, our next event on Lake St. Clair. Speaking of Michigan, second-year pro Garrett Paquette. Garrett Paquette going to get to fish in his home state in just a few weeks, but today did some damage. Had 35 pounds, 7 ounces to start the day. 5 to add to that here today. 16-15, moves into 23rd place with 52 pounds and 6 ounces. 52 pounds, 6 ounces. And he moves in 23rd place. And now you can officially start focusing on the home state event right ahead of you. And I know you want to get a little redemption this time around.
Yeah, redemption is an understatement. If you remember how that one went last year, I finished almost dead last. Tied to make the Classic, lost a tiebreaker. Pretty much threw away my whole season on St. Clair. So I've had this one circled since the minute they announced it. And, I feel like I've put in some extra work this year, and hopefully it'll pay off in a couple of weeks for us. But this is an incredible fishery here. Caught all my fish in the morning, throwing a new Spro popper we're coming out with, just crushed them. And then after the sun got up and the wind died down, I went to the new Spro Spin John. It's a little spy bait style bait, and I don't know if it made a difference, but it comes with a feathered treble on the back, and they absolutely ate that thing. So if you guys are coming to Champlain, get those 2 baits, come out here, have a blast, catch a bunch of fish.
Thanks for the tip. Look forward to seeing you in Michigan. All the way from Keewatin, Ontario, Canada, Gussie Jeff Gustafson. 35 pounds and 8 ounces. Coming into today, looks like a good day today. According to Bass Track, Gussie was in the top 10 for part of today. Needs 21.8 to be there officially. 19 pounds, 7 ounces, moves into 15th place with 54 pounds and 15 ounces. Corey currently leading for Phoenix Boats Big Bass with a 4.11. A 4.13. Jeff Gustafson takes over lead for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. And it's a little sweeter when you take it away from one of your roommates.
Oh, that's the highlight of my day right there. That's amazing. There's still a few guys left to weigh in, but what a great couple weeks in New York. It was a lot of fun. I spent pretty well my whole practice fishing deep, and I thought I had a really good program going. And man, it just fizzled out, and I grinded out fish shallow the last 2 days, and then today I just spent all my time doing that, and went pretty good. I caught a bunch, saw a bunch, lost a couple big ones, but great last day here at Champlain. It's an awesome place to fish.
2 top 20s in the New York swing. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I got to grind out all the points I can here while we're up north, because the stingy fall tournaments, I don't know how much those are going to be up my alley, but glad we're getting to fish. It's awesome. Thanks so much to Bassmaster. I know it's been a lot of work and effort to put this together, so we're all thankful.
Thankful to have you here, and we look forward to seeing you at the next one from Gainesville, Florida. 9-time Classic qualifier, Bernie Schultz. Had 35 pounds, 11 ounces. Looking for 21 pounds, 5 ounces of fish tomorrow. Get him some points. Regardless, 5 fish today for Bernie Schultz. 18-1 gives you 53 pounds and 12 ounces. Moves him into 18th place. $34 pounds and 12 ounces. Sorry, that's our next angler. We jumped ahead there. But Bernie, great finish here. Going to leave town with a good paycheck. And fortunately, I think you qualified for a special governor's special tax credit, which I think they're charging you 50% tax before you leave town.
No political commentary today, sorry.
Bernie, great. New York's always good to you.
Yeah, I love it here. It's an awesome place. The people are friendly. And I just wish we could have gotten Cayuga in, but maybe next year.
Let's hope so. Great to have you here. Speaking of 34-12, I was jumping ahead because I was so excited to see him from Temple, Texas. Frank the Tank Talley. 34 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday.
Yes.
A couple of great weeks indeed here in New York as he tries to make it back to Texas for the Bassmaster Classic. 17-15 gives him 52-11, and he moves into 22nd place. 52-11 and 22nd place, Frank. And like Tripp said, a couple of good weeks here in New York.
Yeah, I mean, for not having much experience with northern fisheries other than last year, I enjoyed it. Everything I caught was real shallow on a Strike King Thunder cricket, just fishing 2, 3, 4 foot of water and just burning it across, manhandling them, no spinning gear, just meat stick and grinding them in and boat flipping them.
Worked out pretty good. They're
Yes,
not near
sir.
as tough when you got them on braids.
That's exactly right. I appreciate Bassmaster putting us back to work, and hi, everybody at home.
Great to have you here. We look forward to seeing you in Michigan. From North Carolina, a Bassmaster Classic qualifier, Shane LeHue. Squeaked into that cut, but going to get himself some points here. 34 pounds even as of this morning. 5 fish here today. Nowhere to go but up, and he's going up with 20 pounds, 5 ounces, all the way into the top 20 in 16th place currently with just 2 anglers left to go, so he rallied himself some points. Shot up 24 places today. He may break Gussie's heart on the Phoenix Boats Big Bass, but I really believe Gussie's already won. He beat Corey, and that's all that he really cares about right now. Needs to be better than 4:13, 5.5. Shane LeHue with a brand new Phoenix Boats Big Bass for the day, and that 5.5 an anchor on a 20-pound bag. Whenever you can do that on day number 3, you know things are going to get better.
Yeah, I told you I found a little special deal yesterday. I had 4 fish for about 4 pounds at 130, and I found a little stretch. I don't know why they were there, but I bet I fished it all day today. I went up and down it, and I actually caught that big one on a dock on the same stretch, but I went up and down it with a 4-inch max scent general. That thing's not just for smallmouth, apparently. The largemouth here love it. And I was just drop shotting and a 3/4 ounce jig a buddy of mine makes back home. But yeah, I probably caught over 50 fish today, and most of them were 2 3/4 to 3 1/4 pounds. So really wish I didn't suck the first day, to put it lightly, because there's still a lot of fish there. I still had a bunch follow in when I'd catch one. So I'd like to go back out. But like I said, Berkeley Max scent, that thing catches them everywhere, and it's not just for smallmouth, for largemouth too.
Great. Awesome day. Congratulations. He's an Elite Series rookie and a budding YouTube star, Kyle Welcher. And just by saying he's a budding YouTube star, I've set myself up to be hated by many of his followers. They'll say, he's not budding, he's already a star. And he is a star and a future star here in this sport. 35.5 to start things, 17.11 today. Moves him into 21st place. Going to weigh that for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 5.5. 4.11, not going to take it over, but a good finish here and a good payday.
Yeah, I've never been to Champlain before. This lake is absolutely amazing, and to get out of here, never been here before, to leave here with, I don't know when I'm going to come in, 25th or something like that. It was just an awesome week. The biggest deal for me this week is I never lost a fish in 3 days that would have actually helped me. So I actually build my own rods, so I got to give a shout out to Point Blank and Fuji Rod Components. That's what I attribute that to. I build them exactly how I want to for every technique, and I never lost a fish in 3 days. So that's my excuse for why I caught them all this week anyway. So
worked out pretty good. Great to have you on the Elite Series, and look forward to hanging with you all season long. A former Bass Pro Shops, a Bassmaster Open champion from Michigan, Chad Pipkins. Had 34 pounds and 14 ounces to start the day. Claims the shorts are salmon. Is that the color? Coral, sorry. Coral shorts. And spectacular coral shorts they are. 18 pounds, 2 ounces today. Gives him 53 pounds even and puts him in 21st place. And look out, we're heading to Lake St. Clair, a spot he loves. Good day, 53. You going to finish this tournament 21st place, and nothing wrong with that?
No, it's been a great week. This place is it's a blast. I literally caught them in different places and different baits every day. You know, I thought I was going to be on a big crankbait bite, and that went away for me, and we caught some nice ones down the top water the other day, and today I actually got to do some sight fishing, and there was 22, 23 pounds of smallmouth swimming around, and it was a blast just catching a couple 4-pounders and seeing some big ones swimming with them. And this place is just special, and I look forward to getting back here again. And man, I got to thank everyone that supports me, the guys at Suzuki, and most importantly, my wife and my baby at home. The silver lining to COVID is we have been not on the road, been at home watching my child grow up, so it's been pretty special, and looking forward to heading home and hanging out with her for a couple weeks.
Look forward to seeing you in Michigan. I know your family will be there cheering you on. That concludes our weigh-in, ladies and gentlemen. Want to run down our top 10. Leading since day number 1 with 59 pounds, 12 ounces, Jamie the Hammer Hartman. In second place, right behind him, former Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open champion, just 1 ounce behind him, 59.11. David Mullins with 59.2. Kobe Krieger, Seth Fighter with 59 even. With 58.11, Brandon Polinick. Brock Mosley makes another top 10 in New York with 57.8. Right behind him, Corey Johnston with 57.6. 57.5, Taco Itu. In ninth place, Jason Williamson with 57.4, and rounding out our top 10, making his first ever top 10 on the Bassmaster Elite Series, Ed Loughran III. That is our top 10. We started with 85, cut it to 40. Only 10 go out tomorrow, and you'll be able to follow the action all day long on Bassmaster.com. Make sure to follow it all day long on Bassmaster.com and also on ESPN2. Make sure to celebrate this great sport and finish off our New York swing in style here on Lake Champlain all day long on ESPN2.